Hi everybody, welcome at the Cachaça portal, your place online where you can find cachaça tasting notes. This is the very first one we're gonna put online, and we start of course with one of my personal favorite cachaças, and that's Authoral Cachaça in this very nice bottle. I mean, it's hard to read since the bottle is almost empty. After all, it's one of my favorites, so this might help. Authoral Cachaça, coming in a very nice bottle, straight from Brasilia, Brazil's capital. Not the place you will immediately think of when we talk about cachaça, but there's this little, very small living room distillery owned by Eduardo Moret, a Brazilian chef who makes excellent cachaça in his micro distillery, sustainable distillery. Very small distillery. He makes about 7,000 bottles a year, and that's all. So cachaça that's actually very hard to find. What is there to say about this great cachaça? It's actually a blend. It's a cachaça matured partly in a balsam cask, another part in Amburana or Cerejera cask, a part in French oak, and some of it in American oak. So 4 types of wood blended together, making this excellent cachaça. Let's put some in our glass, shall we? And it's a very elegant cachaça. You know, sometimes you have these cachaças and they're brutal and harsh and very vegetal and very punchy. This is elegance all the way. You've got this nice herbal aromas coming from the balsam cask, nice wooden aromas lingering through, a bit of vanilla coming from the oak, and of course some firm cinnamon from the Amburana cask. But it's soft, it's round, it's elegant. And in the taste as well, this is very complex. This is extremely well made. You've got all the good elements from the different types of wood coming through. You've got those nice herbal touches from the cinnamon and the balsam cask. Again, a little vanilla coming through. And of course, the vegetal side, the sugar cane. After all, this is cachaça, it should be vegetal, but it's subtle. It's not a kind of in-your-face vegetal style. It's really elegant and smooth and soft. This is bottled at 40% alcohol. For some of you whiskey drinkers, rum drinkers, this might seem a little low, but actually it isn't. It's punchy enough. The alcohol isn't overwhelming, but it's there. It stands firm on its both legs. So 40% is more than enough for this product. Aftertaste as well is very long, lingers in your mouth. Little sweet touch as well. I mean, of course it's made of sugar cane, but most cachaça isn't really all that sweet, especially not when you're going through towards more artisan cachaça. This one has a nice sweet touch to it. I guess also thanks to the use of the balsam woods, give this little caramel kind of touch. Another thing that makes me happy, and you might find this strange, but it's the nice bottle. There are some great, excellent cachaças to be found in Brazil, but sometimes packaging is a bit, well, let's say not really thought of. Plain bottles, labels not really sexy, not really appealing to consumers. This one is actually a very nice bottle. there's some effort put into this product, both in the cachaça and the packaging, so it's a great product. As I said, this is very limited, makes about 7,000 bottles a year. So until recently, this was to be found in Brasilia, in Brazil's capital only. Since a few weeks, you can get this in Europe as well, through the web shop of the Cachaça company. It's not the cheapest cachaça. I mean, it's not your 30-40 euros bottle. It's a little bit over 100 euros, but I think it's worth every cent. Compare this to a rum or a whiskey of the same quality, and you will pay easily a few hundred euros. So I think 110, 120 euros is a very acceptable price for a product this elegant, this well elaborated. I really love it. As you can see, it's almost empty. And I hope if you get a chance to taste it yourself, that you will like it as much as I do. Cheers.